A tradition during the Passover was that a prisoner in Jerusalem may be released upon the people's request. When Jesus is arrested and tried by Pontius Pilate, Pilate seems to see this Passover tradition as an opportunity for Jesus to go free instead. And in Mark chapter 15, verse 10, it says, "For he, Pilate, perceived that it was out of envy that the chief priests had delivered him, Jesus, up. But rather, there is a prisoner named Barabbas that the crowd is demanding to be released." Who is Barabbas? Barabbas is an infamous prisoner. He's guilty of insurrection or rebellion and murder. And Barabbas is undoubtedly guilty of his crimes. So when the crowd pleads for Pilate to release him rather than Jesus, this is not for justice. What we see here is a small yet significant detail, one that encapsulates the entire gospel narrative. Barabbas, a man guilty of his sin, deserving of punishment, is set free in exchange for Jesus Christ. Even Pilate seems surprised by this. The crowd insists on freeing Barabbas, yelling at Jesus, "Crucify him." And Pilate even asks, why? What evil had he done? But the crowd was relentless that it was Jesus who should be crucified and Barabbas who should go free. Again, this small detail in which Barabbas shows up in the midst of Jesus' arrest and crucifixion, this one small detail actually captures the entire narrative of the gospel. That while Jesus was innocent, he bore the punishment for the guilty. And in this quick scene, the guilty is Barabbas. But again, who is Barabbas? We are Barabbas. Barabbas represents us. In the narrative of the gospel, we are the guilty ones, deserving of punishment. Romans 3, chapter 20, verse 23 says, "All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God." But 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21 explains why Jesus was crucified like this. "God made the one who did not know sin, Jesus, to be sin for us, so that in him we would become the righteousness of God."